Hey, I'm Carrie, and welcome to the very first devlog for Cabin Curse, my new psychological horror game. I've been working on this for about a month now, and I'm super excited to show you what I've been building. Cabin Curse is a dark, story-driven psychological horror game with a first-person perspective, blending atmospheric exploration, unsettling moments, and a focus on narrative. If you enjoy games that mess with your head and keep you on edge, I think you'll really like what I'm putting together here. I'm also streaming the development process a few times a week, so if you ever want to hang out while I'm working on the game, whether it's modeling, texturing, or just brainstorming ideas, definitely come and stop by. So the plan right now is I want to do one of these devlogs once a month until the game is finished, just so I can keep people updated and people can see the progress of the game. And I'll also post smaller shorts in between to share quick progress or little things along the way. So let's dive in and take a look at what I've got done in the first month of the game. Alright, so let's talk about what's actually been done so far with Cabin Curse. This past month has been all about laying the foundation, getting the vibe right, setting up the core mechanics, and building out the cabin itself. So the whole game takes place in this cabin in the woods, kind of a classic setup, but I'm going for that gritty Southern Gothic feel, with heavy inspiration from Evil Dead and a touch of that Fears the Fathom vibe. You've got this isolated place that just feels wrong the moment you step inside. The story centers on Clint and his friend Eddie, two hunting buddies who stumble across this cabin without realizing the nightmare they're walking into, and at the heart of it all is the burnt bride. This twisted, tragic figure tied to the cabin's dark history. She's the thing that haunts the place, and you. In terms of art, I've been focusing hard on the cabin's layout and the major spaces inside. The kitchen is completely done. It's been probably the most time-consuming part so far. It's probably also going to be the most prop-heavy, so that's why I wanted to knock that area out first. That took me about 2 solid weeks of modeling and texturing, and just obsessing over every little detail. I wanted the kitchen to feel cluttered and real, like a place that's been lived in, but also slightly off. Little details like fake food brands, old vases, and scattered debris really help sell the vibe. The living room is almost there. Main furniture is modeled in place, but I still need to fill it out with smaller props to really make it feel lived in. That's what I'm tackling next, so you'll see more of that soon. Other areas like the porch are coming together as well. I'm going for that eerie windswept look, creaky rocking chair and leaves and debris just kind of scattered all over the porch. As for gameplay, I've been getting the basics locked in. Things like interacting with objects, opening doors, turning lights on and off, crouching, sprinting, a bit of head bob for the extra immersion. All of the objectives and story is fully written and finalized as well. So while a lot of the art is still coming together, the core mechanics and story structure are already in place. My plan is to keep building out the art while fine-tuning gameplay along the way. Since the art side of things is so time-consuming, I kind of want to stay ahead and, get that out of the way as much as I can. So yeah, this first month has been a mix of getting things moving and figure out what Cabin Curse really needs to feel right. One of the biggest challenges so far has been balancing that sense of realism with the horror vibe. Like, I want the cabin to feel like a real place, but it also needs to be creepy, almost like the house itself is watching you. Getting that lived-in, polished look takes quite a bit of time. I'm always thinking about how to add those small details without overwhelming the space. Another big piece has been figuring out the objective design. The story is fully written and all the objectives are locked in, but making sure those objectives feel natural, like they're part of the environment and not just a checklist. That's also something I've thought about a lot. So next up, I'm planning to finish the living room, then move on to detailing the bathroom and the bedroom. I'll also start working on some core mechanics, stuff like the gun, the axe, and the flashlight. Those are going to be really important for the pacing and feel of the game, so I want to get those right. And I'd definitely love to hear your thoughts. If you have any feedback, ideas, or questions, drop them in the comments. I'm reading everything, and it really helps to shape how I approach the game. Alright, so that's it for the first dev vlog for Cabin Curse. Thanks for watching and hanging out. This game has definitely taken over a lot of my free time, and it's definitely a passion project at this point, so I'm excited to keep sharing the journey with you. If you've enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. I'll be posting smaller shorts in between these devlogs, so there's always something new to check out. Also, definitely come and hang out in the stream. I stream multiple times a week if you want to come and hang out while I work on the game. Next month, I'll be showing off more of the cabin, some of the finished living room details, and maybe our first in-game scares, maybe? So, stick around. Cabin Curse is just getting started, and I'll see you then. Peace.